Hello everyone, happy Monday and happy YouTube Live. All right, let me see if I can, there we go, see myself. Hey Sharon, yes, you are in the right place. You are here for sure in the right place. Hello Kathy. Hello. Can I just say, Kathy Goldie is a godsend to me. Girl, thank you for all that you have done over the last week for me and will continue to do in the next couple days. You are stinking amazing. Okay, so we are gonna dive right on in because the husband has a meeting and I have the dog in the background again. So we are going to make this short, sweet, and to the point tonight. I don't have a whole lot to go over. The first thing I do want to say is that I am shutting completely down my Simply Elizabeth Crafts group on Facebook, as well as Simply Elizabeth Crafts page. So you are going to see a post from Kathy on those two pages in the next few days that will show a link as to where the new ones are. Okay. That will come in the next few days. I'm actually working on getting those two things set back up. I am completely shutting out of all of those because it's just a hot mess with trying to get me back in as an admin. Even though Kathy Goldie has put me back as one, it is not letting me. So please note in the next couple days, you will see that post. Those two pages will not go completely down until the first Saturday in November when Kathy and I can sit down together and actually shut them down. So just be on the lookout for new ones. This has been quite an adventure. But you know what? That's okay. So Sharon, any of my old videos or anything like that, those are all posted right here on YouTube. So honestly, you can get all those things. Unfortunately, if there was just post of cards or anything like that, you're not going to be able to. But the problem is, I cannot, even though Kathy has put me back on as an admin, I cannot post onto my page, nor can I create events. So I have lots of issues with that. So creating new ones is completely fine. I had to do it back in 2018, so I can keep on moving forward now, right? All of my videos, all the videos I've ever done are right here on YouTube. And I've only been doing videos for, I think, 2 years now. So there's, I think, like 150 or maybe 143 or something. So you can get all those right here. But if there's anything you want pictures of or whatever, you better go on there and get a screenshot of it, because 1st of November, it will all be gone. So it does totally stink because I have really built up my page, but you know what? It is what it is, and I do my business in all kinds of different ways. So I am not losing sleep over it anymore. Not at all. Okay, so that is that about the page and the group. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the October tutorial bundle. I have sent these out to everyone who has placed an order, except for those that place them Sunday or today. So if you placed an order yesterday or today, I will get this to you. But everybody before then, you should have this. So if you didn't get the link, please let me know if you've ordered with me and you didn't get it, and I will resend that to you. Sometimes it goes to spam because it comes directly from my Gmail account to you individually. So just double check with that. The way to get this is to spend $50 before tax and shipping in my online store. If you do that, then you get this tutorial bundle for free. And this month for October, there are 40 projects and they are phenomenal. They are really good. let's see. What is the next thing? Oh, hello everyone. I can see everybody coming in now. The next thing is, don't forget that right now for the month of October, you can join Stampin' Up! For $155 worth of products for that $99 that is normal. Also remember, it is free shipping. It is not free tax. You do have to pay tax if we are a tax state, or if you are a tax state. So you do have to pay tax on it, but no shipping. That is a great value. You can put whatever you want to in that starter kit. You are not basically limited to only a certain number of items, okay? You can just get whatever it is up to $155, which is a great deal. In the chaos of everything, I did forget to pull prizes, and I forgot to draw for prizes. So I will do that afterwards, and I will post that in the comments of this video once it posts to my channel, okay? All right, tonight we are doing paper pumpkin. I wasn't originally going to do it so early because I usually do the paper pumpkins when I have my church meeting. But y'all, I started playing with it this weekend and I fell in love with it. So this is October's kit. If you want to get in on these cute, adorable kits, you need to do that now. You have until November the 10th to join to get the next kit that will come out in November. And that one will make, let's see, gift tag. It's a gift tag kit, so it should make gift tags. Maggie, stop. Stop. This is, what is it called? I was looking to see, oh, From the North Pole. In big bold letters right across the top. So From the North Pole is the name of that kit, and it's got the little Santa hat there, which is so stinking cute. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to get that one. This kit right here, y'all, I'm telling you, it was so adorable. So here are the cards and how they were intended to be made. I'm gonna actually move that box out the way so y'all can see. Y'all don't really need the box, right? It's a cute box, but all right, so these are the 3 cards and how they're supposed to be made. And I love the Santa Claus. It is so cute. The Santa Claus, we're gonna put some Wink and Stella on him tonight, and it just turns out awesome. And of course, I love the Santa and the reindeer in the sky. So that is that. Now, when I started playing, I did make, excuse me, I did make a 4th card that we're not going to make tonight, and this is it right here. You see, I really loved the Santa. And it's a little shaker card. I used that outline and turned it into a little shaker card. And these are embellishments that are in the annual catalog, I think. So, really cute cards. I bought an extra kit just for myself this time because I always like their holiday ones. And I bought an extra kit just so that I can make cards to send out for Christmas. Yay! This is the stamp set right here. Let me see if I can show it to you. So it's got some really good sentiments. It's got Merry, Ho Ho Ho. I love, these are my favorite kind of sentiments with the solid around them. And then of course you've got the Santa and some snowflakes and stars. And that sentiment says Santa Claus is coming to town, which is a good sentiment to have for Christmas. So that is the stamp set. You don't need that. Oh, one other thing about this kit. There are gift bags that you can get. You can order those if you're already a subscriber. You can order these little gift bags right here. I am waiting for mine to come in. I did not like rush those by any means, but they are, from what I've seen already, they are really cute. I love the pattern on them. So And you get 12. You get 12 of them for, I think, like $4. So they're not bad priced at all. That would be great to put gift cards in and that kind of stuff. Great use of changing it up as well. Okay, so let's jump into our cards. Oh, thanks, Verda. You know, I hope I don't disappoint for sure. I hope I don't. All right, this is going to be our first card. And I wanted to really use this piece, but I really couldn't come up with anything other than what was already in the kit. So I decided to use it as a stencil. So I put a little bit of adhesive on the back of it. We're going to fold our card base in half. And then we're going to use it as a stencil. So I put a little bit of adhesive right there. And then I just took my fingers and got as much sticky off as possible. Laid it out. And then we're going to take some Pool Party. And we're going to use we're going to use my cardboard from the kit. You see how dirty it is? We're going to use it a couple times tonight. And then we're just going to blend in to the front. And I'm just kind of going at a diagonal angle because I don't want it to be completely covered. I don't want the whole front to be covered. That's the word I was looking for. I might do a little bit more than what I did on my sample, but okay. So I am good with that. And the great thing about putting adhesive on the back is you can pull it up and see if it's dark enough. And it is. I like that. All right. Now, another thing is, even though you've got that blue on there, you could take, because of the slickness of this piece of cardstock here, you could actually take a little, oh, what is the word? A wet one. You could take a wet one and kind of wipe it off so that it would get that blue off, and then you could use it as well. Or you can still use that with the blue on it. You could just add some more on there for use if you wanted to. So, no reason to waste. I will be making another card with it. I can promise. Okay. So we've got that. Now we're going to take this strip here, and we're going to kind of lay it straight across, and we're going to adhere it right to the card base. I'm going to grab my adhesive. Hey, Cynthia, how are ya? If someone will remind me at the very end to just tell me, don't forget to draw names. Because y'all know I have a really forgetful memory lately. So, well, I've always had not so great memory, but just remind me so I don't forget. And then I'll go post it in the comments. Okay, so we've got that piece there. Now we're going to take this little green strip. And these all came from the kit, okay? We're going to take it and we're going to stick it right here through the center. And you'll see there are edges that are not going to be, it's not going to go from one end to the other. And I think that makes it look even more unique and different. We're going to put it all the way across. We're going to take the adhesive that's sticking out and we're just going to fold it right back onto itself on the back so it doesn't show. And then we're going to attach it right here to the center. Just like that. Okay, next thing we want to do is we want to take and pop up our joy. And if you wanted to remake this card and you have enough of the Santas left, you could even swap out that O for the Santa Claus. But on this one, I decided to kind of focus on snowflakes, which I kind of think that looks like snowflakes when you do the blending with it. All right, I gotta find, here we go. I have to find my dimensionals. Okay. We're gonna start with the O. So since it's going to be in the center. And I'm going to move that over just a little bit. Maybe. It's not wanting to work real well there. Okay, so we're just going to attach it right here in the center, or as close to the center as we can get. And I'm trying to kind of butt up to the top of the red, but I am going to cover it up just a touch so that when you're looking down on the card, you can't see any of the blue from the background. Hello, Tara. And let's do our Y. Now I'm going to use some of our edges here, and I'm actually going to take and cut some of these dimensionals in half so that we can put them in the smaller places. All right, so there. All right, let's put it here. There we go. We do not want it to show. And then we just need one more half. I'm going to stick that there. Okay, so now we can put our J and our Y on, and we'll have a good placement for those since we've already put that Y down. I mean the O down. All right, so we'll just put that there. Make sure it's straight. Do our Y. And put that right there. Okay, now we're going to stamp our sentiment, and we're going to use some shaded spruce for that, which is this color right here. By the way, this is cherry cobbler, not real red, just so you know. Yes, Tara, this kit was totally cute. It is, I have to say, it's probably one of my favorite ones all year long. And I'm excited about seeing the kit one too. All right, we're going to stamp this down just like that. I am going to grab my trimmer. First, actually, let's do this. We're going to cut up the top, and I want to leave just a little bit of a white border. And let's do this side. If you are, which I will tell you I really am, I am a stickler for it being straight, but this piece is so tiny, it might not really matter. Okay, so we got that one cut off, and I think it'll be straight enough for me. And then there we go. So I'm not going to pull out the cutter. Okay, we're going to flip it over. We're going to take the half dimensionals that we've cut. I'm going to cut one more. We're going to pop this up. Oh, you know what? I didn't pop it up. Just kidding. Scratch that. Rewind. We just need adhesive. And then again, we're going to take and fold over like that. And then we're going to stick this flat onto where our J and our O are. So it's going to say Holiday Joy. Okay, just like that. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our snowflakes. Now, every kit always comes with these glue dots. I collect these in a drawer, and I never use them. Well, I'm going to tell you, these are perfect for using on the back of these snowflakes because the center of it is much smaller than our normal glue dots. So all I'm going to do is take and put my nail up underneath it, and it will come right up. And then I'm just going to place it right back down. Now, you could also do this with your Take Your Pick tool. I did find, though, with the Take Your Pick tool, what it does is it pushes it. And so sometimes it flips that glue dot in half. And you don't want that. Okay, So now we're going to take this, and then you can just take that backing off just like you would tear and tape. So, and we're going to stick this here. Okay, Maggie wants lots of attention. She is jumping, which she knows she's not supposed to be. But she wants lots of attention. Okay, now we are going to take and put on our embellishments in the center. And on this one, we are going to use our Take Your Pick tool. And we're going to take the largest embellishment, and these embellishments are straight from the kit. We're going to take and put in the center there. And we're going to take a small one and put it in the center of the small one, like that. Go sit down, okay? Go sit down. And then that is card number 1. And I will be honest with you, I at first was a little worried about the reds and the greens and then the blue, but I love it. I think they go together really well. A lot better than I anticipated. Lot better than I anticipated. Okay, so that's card number 1. We are down 1. We are going to do the second card, and then we're going to do a 3D box. Here is the second card. I am in love with this one. I have to say, I think this is probably my favorite project that I created with them. So we're going to do some blending, and we're going to do a couple other little things here. Let me grab in all of my... All right, so I don't need those anymore, so we're going to set those aside. We are going to use a lot of colors for this one. We're going to use 4. So we're going to use Calypso Coral, Starry Sky, So Saffron, and Night of Navy. And we're going to use a water painter. We got a lot of stuff on this one, I know, but it makes it so well worth it. All right. And I didn't put an inside in, but I would suggest for you to do that. Okay, I am going to grab a blank piece of paper here. And we are going to start at the top with Starry Sky. And we're going to take, I'm pretty sure this is it, yeah. I haven't labeled my in color ones yet. We're going to start off because we don't want a big glob to start on our page. And as you build up the ink and as the ink dries, it will smooth out. So do not worry about that. And I'm going to take it just about all the way down. And even, so on some of it, you've got it all the way down, which is just fine because this is all kind of going to mix together in the end. But you want it to make sure that when you get down here to the bottom that you do it really light. But up here at the top, we want to get it pretty dark. And we're going to keep going until we get it to kind of a color we want it. And then I'm just going to kind of pull that down just a little bit so that it kind of blends all in there together. Okay, so that's the Starry Sky, which is my favorite in color. Oh, you did? Oh, you know, I'm thinking that next week for our Facebook Live, we're going to be doing, because this kind of got me in with the Santa, I'm really thinking that I'm going to use the Santa set next week. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure that's where we're headed. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of the Night of Navy, and we're literally just going to kind of do the top, because I want this really, really dark at the top. Oh, and you see I kind of splattered it right there. But that's okay. Oh, you know what I did, y'all? We got to start over. I forgot to put my moon on. Man. We need the moon for Santa. All right, let's do that again real quick. I'll make it quick. Santa said yes. Okay, well then there we go. That's it, Melissa. You are the deciding factor that we will do the Santa next week. Oh, that might put a lot of pressure on me to come up with something good. All right. I'm going to do it real quick. We need the moon because the moon makes the whole project. All right. You could even use a block to hold down if you don't want to get your fingers messy. You could take a block and hold it while you do your blending as well, just so you know that too. I'd get a smaller one though, not that big. Okay, that was Starry Sky. Let's do the Night of Navy. Let's see if we can do the Night of Navy without getting it all over the place again. Okay, that actually is much better. Okay, next we want to do Calypso Coral, and we're going to do Calypso Coral at the very bottom of the page, or of the piece. All right, and we are going to take the Calypso Coral and it's just going to go right here on the edge, and then we're just going to kind of move it up, and you see it's blending in with the Starry Night, or the Starry Sky, which is what we want, because we don't want it to be so overpowering in that bottom part, but it kind of gives it a light at the bottom. Okay, so there's our Calypso Coral. Now we're going to take our moon off, and you see I got it everywhere now, right? Now that was a little stark white for me, just a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some So Saffron. I'm going to ink it up. And I'm going to go over and blend it in. And what I'm also doing at the same time is it's kind of blending in some of that blue as well, which kind of helps it give it a little bit of gray in there. Okay, there we go. Not too much. We don't want to take it so that it's not there at all. All right, now we're going to stamp our Santa Claus, and I'm going to grab this, my Pearson mat, because this is a solid image, so I want to make sure that I get a good coverage on it. Hey baby, go sit down, okay? Mommy will be done in just a minute. All right, so I'm going to ink it up really good, and then I'm going to adhere it so that the reindeer are going through the moon. Look at there. You could do black as well, but since I was already using the Night of Navy, I went ahead and just added it as Night of Navy. Okay, now the next piece, we're going to pull in. You can see this is where I did my original blending. We're going to put that here. We're going to grab a little block. We're going to put a little bit of, hey Deb. Oh, you need the motivation to use yours, Melissa? Okay. I'll give you some motivation. Deb, I hope your meeting went well. Those are, sometimes those are bad, sometimes those are good. It all depends on what you got on topic, right? Okay, so I'm putting some craft or Whisper White craft ink refill onto my block. I'm going to take one of our water painters, and I'm going to squeeze water onto it, just like that. Now this one is permanently my craft white ink, so you'll see that it's kind of coming out with white, and that's okay. So I'm going to then rub that water in. I don't want it to be real thick. All right, and then I'm going to take a block here, and I'm going to splatter it onto my card front. I'm going to add lots of it on there, and it's going to be everywhere. So make sure that you cover up anything you don't want it to get messed up. All right, so that is there. So we're going to kind of set that aside and let it dry really quick. It might take it a little while to dry, but it'll be all right. And then we're going to bring in our card base. We're going to fold it in half. And I've got it down here too. Look at there. Go sit down. Go sit down. All right. This piece is going to go behind the other piece that we did. So we'll put that on in just a minute. This right here is what we're going to stamp our Christmas on. So let's stamp that. If I can find, here it is. All right. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to grab a baby wipe so I can clean that off. So we definitely don't want to mix that into our Night of Navy ink. That would be bad. That would be really bad. Okay, we're going to take the Night of Navy again. Hey, Gamble. You know what? It's okay. My sister did the same thing the other night, so don't even worry about it. She couldn't figure it out. And I'll be honest with you, it took me a while to figure it out too. When I first started watching YouTube videos. Sometimes it's a challenge. It really is. Okay, we're going to cut this, or we're going to stamp this down here at the bottom. Yay! I did that pretty straight. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to bring in my cutter since that piece is a little longer. And I'm going to trim. I'm going to trim this so that it's straight. And there we go. And then I'm going to push it out and I'm going to cut off right here. Ta-da! And this white is not a basic white. This is literally the leftover pieces from the kit that come out of the center of this frame here. So I put every piece to good use. All right. We're going to hope that that piece is dry enough. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to put some adhesive not too close to the edge so I can put it down and not smear it. All right, so there we go. All right, we're going to then take this little piece right here. We're going to put adhesive on it right there, and we're going to attach it to the back like that. She's getting mad at me. Maggie is. So she has stormed out of my craft group, and I guarantee you it's because she's probably ready to eat, but she'll have to wait till I get off, right? We're going to take and flip that over for just a second. We're going to put dimensionals on the back. And all right, so I need 2 more. Perfect. And then we're going to stick this right here on our card front like that. We're going to take those little mini glue dots that we have here from a former kit, and we're just going to pick them up. I'm picking them up by my nail, and I'm just putting them onto the back of this word. These little ones are coming in really handy with these little words here, because the next word we're going to use is ho ho ho, and you have to, these little ones work best. And the great thing is we get so many of them in the kits that I have sheets and sheets and sheets of them. And honestly, it's time for me to use them, right? All right, so now we're just going to take those backings off, and I'm going to bring in my little cup here and just kind of flop them right on in down there. And if any are hanging over, like this one, just fold it right over. It will be fine. And then we will take and put this onto the bottom part of here. Let me fold that over right there. We're just kind of putting it right there on the bottom. Now, I didn't put a glue dot down here because that's going to hang off. And what we're going to do is we're going to take those half dimensionals that we got. Need to cut a few more. And we will then butt this up the right way, right up here on the edge, like that. And it's going to push that Y down, which is just fine. Now, the last thing I want to do is I want to add linen thread. You know, I love my linen thread, and I had to add it. I had to add some kind of bow, you know. You could leave the bow off if you wanted. And I'm going to use one of those glue dots again. I'm just going to put that right there on the back. And Maggie, down, down, down. And then we're going to stick that right there. And ta-da, card number 2. We are almost done. All right, 2 seconds. I'm going to put her in the chair because that's where she likes to stay. So hold on 2 seconds. Come here. You want to get in the chair? You want to get up here? Come on. All right, sit down. Sit down. Good girl. All right. So that was card number 2, and now let's do number 3. Actually, 3 is not a card. 3 is, oh, I'm sorry, Sharon. You can always definitely catch the replay. Don't worry about that. Oh, Campbell. Thank you very much. That does make me feel good. The last one is we're going to do a little box here. These boxes are in our holiday catalog, and they're called envelope treat boxes. I think these are in the holiday. They're either in the holiday or the annual. They're in the annual. And it's got these little seals that go along with them. I'm questioning myself now. And we're not going to use the seal on them because we don't need that. Now, on these boxes, just a hint. This looks like you would have would be your inside. It is not. This smooth part is your outside. And the reason for that is if you wanted to stamp, then you have the ability to stamp on the outside of your box. This is the inside. The slick side is your inside. Okay. We're just going to take and fold on all of our score lines. And you can use a bone folder if you want to. That is totally up to you to crease those, but I don't think you really have to with this. Now we're going to take off our sticky parts here on all 4 sides. I should have brought some treats in here for her, but I did not. That was my fault. And then we're going to attach to our edges right here. This is a pretty simple box to put together. Not like the boxes from the Paper Pumpkin last month. All right, and then let's do this one. And then we got one more side right here. Right there. Okay, Now, there are two ways that you can shut this box. Most people, you will see, they're going to shut it, pop that out. They're going to shut it like this, where they do that part first, and then they connect these. You can certainly do it that way. I wanted mine to look like, almost like a takeout box. So I'm going to do these two first. So I'm going to connect those, and then I'm going to put it down like this. And here's another great thing. It looks like an envelope. It also looks like an envelope, which is really cool. So there is your little box. Now, we are going to take some DSP. I'm going to pull in all the pieces. I didn't pull those in a second ago. And we are going to adhere it. This is the Santa paper. Okay. Mini catalog, page 13. Thank you, Deb. Where would I be without you? We are going to attach this, and we're not going to score anything. You're just going to fold. That's all you have to do. Make it easy for yourself. Okay. So we're just going to fold and fold, and then you're going to have those crease lines from folding. And we're going to take some tear and tape. Stop, Maggie. She is being bad today. We're going to put tear and tape right here. And then we're going to put tear and tape on this side. We'll take off the back. And then we will adhere that together like that. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take another piece of that DSP, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up with this right here first, and then I'm going to wrap it to make sure that those kind of all come together. Okay. All right, so now we're going to put adhesive here. And then we're going to put adhesive here. Okay. I'm going to make sure all that lines up again. Looks good. We're going to fold that. There we go. And then we'll take that backing off there and lay it flat. And now those two lines right there are just kind of seamless together. You don't have to be that precise. That was just me. Just me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my Santa. So this is from the kit, and it comes just like that. The next thing you need to do is you're going to ink up the Santa outline, and we're going to do that in Early Espresso, and then we're just going to stamp it down. And I figured out if you line up the very bottom curve here and the ball of the hat, you will do pretty good. Of course, I can't see y'all, so we're going to pray that it worked. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay. And that's all the stamping you're going to do for that card, because it puts all the other stuff in there for you. All right, we're going to take this big snowflake. We're going to put one of the big glue dots that comes in this kit. We're going to put it on the back. We're going to put one more in that center just because it is a little bigger. And one more right there. All right. Then we're going to stick this right here. We're going to take the ho, 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 and we're going to cut it to say ho, ho, because that's ho, ho, ho's a little too long. We are going to take those little mini glue dots, And we're going to pop them right up on here. Sorry if you catch my head. And I'm leaving the whole ho 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 there because, you know, if you cut off one, really what are you going to do with ho, right? I mean, I guess because I did two, I could have two, I could make 3 boxes with it, but my thinking when I was putting it together was I really don't think I need to just have the word ho. So, all right. Let's see if we can get these glue dots off. Or the backing's off, that's what I need. Okay, and then we're going to attach this directly to the vellum that comes in the kit, which is going to give it a outline. Yep, okay, I got it all off. And it's really easy to put this down. And it's really easy to line up. It lines up very, very nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to flip that piece over, and you can see the ho 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 still through it. So we're going to take those mini glue dots again, and we're just going to kind of put them all the way down again. And I'm not going to put it on the O for the sole reason of it's going to hang off just a little bit, okay? Hey, baby, you're fine. You're fine. Give mommy just a few minutes, okay? Whew. She can be needy when it's what she wants. Wait, I guess that's like a kid, isn't it? All right. She is definitely a dog who has to be like on someone. If I'm on the couch, she's literally like in my lap. That's not going to be that great when she's 80 pounds, but we'll see, right? She does the same thing to Ben if he's sitting on the couch or whatever. She likes to come and sit in the office with me as long as she can sit in the chair with me. But she doesn't fit anymore, so she knocks me out of the chair. So, oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, so we're going to put ho, ho, ho here. And we're going to have that O hanging off just a little bit. Then let's take our Santa and let's glitter him up. So we're going to do some Wink of Stella. And be careful because this paper is a little slicker than our basic white. So it takes a little longer for the ink to dry. And even when you go over it with the Wink of Stella, it may pick up some of that brown. So just be careful when you do the Wink of Stella on it. I'm trying to just kind of do it within the lines. And let's flip that. And the picture I got of it really showed the Wink of Stella. I was pretty impressed. I was pretty impressed. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to hurry up so that you don't have to hear her whine anymore. Oh! Okay, we're just going to do 2 dimensionals there. And we're going to take and pop it up over that one right there. Then we are going to take a small little snowflake. I really liked these snowflakes. Really liked them. We're going to take one of our glue dots and we're going to stick it on the back. That did not work out so well, so let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's see if I can pick it up. There we go. And then we are going to attach this right here. I'm going to stick this one up under. There we go. So there is the box. Yay! Michelle, I know, it's okay. Michelle, how was your craft weekend? I hope you had a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you, I stayed in my pajamas all day Saturday, and it truly was the best day ever. It was just me and Maggie. We had a grand old time. She was she's spoiled rotten. She got lots of treats on Saturday, and she and I spent a lot of time going in and outside, but I stayed in my pajamas all day long, and I did a lot of crafting, and I so needed it. So needed it. Okay, so here are the other two cards, or here are the two cards, and then there is our box we made. There is a blog post if you want to see the pictures. There's a blog post. You can go in the description of this video. There's a link to my blog or my website, and you can just click on that and go straight there. And there is also in the link, there's a link to order. You can subscribe to Paper Pumpkin in there. Oh, don't forget about the cottage class. I absolutely love this class. And the link to the Google form to basically just submit your information to me so that I can send you the registration link, because Stampin' Up! Won't let me add it because it includes products. That is in the link or in the description of this video as well. So if you have questions, let me know. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, thank you, Verna. Yes, I will do prizes right now as soon as I get off, and I will then post in the comments who won. See y'all later.